talking about puppetry, and I've brought along one of my real life puppets, Hank, to help talk about this subject with you. Hank, are you awake? Oi, Hank, oi, wake up, wake up. You're on video. We're talking to the kids. Can you see them? You can? Now we're talking about puppets today, and I thought what we might ask the children to do today is to make their own puppets, or if they've already got a puppet, to get their puppets and to bring them to life and do some puppetry. What's puppetry? Well, puppetry is when a human, like me, gets a puppet and brings it to life, gives it a voice and character and that kind of thing. No, I don't bring you to life because you're a real life puppet, but there aren't many real life puppets out there, so sometimes children have to make their own puppets and pretend that they're real life puppets, because children are really good at pretending. They have to make it look real like you. What do you mean? When they're moving the puppets, they have to make them look real like you. Okay, all right. It can be a bit tricky, but I'm sure they're going to try. You want to tell a secret? What's the secret that you want to tell, Hank? Hank's very good at telling secrets. He knows everything about everybody, don't you, Hank? You do. Sorry? Can I tell the children that you can see some of them? Really? You can see some of them? What, through the video? You really are very magical. Who can you see? Oliver. Can you see Oliver out there? Oh. He's waving at you, Oliver. It's amazing. Can you see anybody else? Isabel. And Isabella. You can see Isabel and Isabella. Oh, well, hi. I wonder who you're going to see next time. All right, well, hi Isabel and Isabella. Apparently Hank can see you. It's amazing the magical powers you have, Hank. Yes, it is. Okay, so now puppets. Hank, if the children are making puppets, or if they have their own hand puppet that they can use, what do you think that they should do to bring them to life? Well, I know you're a real life puppet, but you know a thing or two about puppets, I would imagine. So a good handheld puppet, what should children do to bring them to life? They need to have a voice. You like it to have a funny voice, do you? What, like a low voice or a high voice? Or just a little funny comical voice like that? Yeah, okay, so they need to have a voice. What else? A personality, so that we should know what they're like. What do you mean if they're happy, sad, mean, friendly, those kind of things? Okay. What else should they do? They have to make it look real like you. What do you mean? When they're moving the puppets, they have to make them look real like you. Okay, all right. It can be a bit tricky, but I'm sure they're going to try. All right, well, I need to put you down now, Hank, back in your case so that I can show them a couple of things they can do in case they don't have their own puppets. All right? Okay, so bye everyone. Here we go. Yeah. You just saw Jacob too. Okay, bye Jacob too. There's more out there too. Maybe next time you can see some more. All right, I'm going to put you down now. I'm going to talk puppets. All right, so you go back. I'm going to put you over here. Okay, I'm back. Now, if you have a puppet at home, then what I want you to do is to get your puppet, and I want you to think about the things that Hank was saying about how you can bring your puppet to life. So I want you to have conversations with your puppet and give your puppet a voice. Now maybe the puppet will talk on its own with you using your voice, or maybe your puppet will talk into your ear like the real life puppets do, and then you will tell people what they're saying. I'm not sure. Think about how you're moving your puppets, those kind of things. Now what if you don't have a puppet at home? If you don't have a puppet at home, it's really easy to make a puppet. You can make a puppet out of materials and things that's really complicated, or you can make a puppet out of your own hand and draw some eyes on it. Right? It's very easy to make a puppet or something that you bring to life, because if you're making your own puppet, then what you're doing is bringing life to an object. So you could use a sock. Now here's a sock puppet that I really quickly made. Now I'm not an arty person really, so if you go to Arty and Monk's videos, you'll probably find much better puppets that you can make than my puppets. But look, I think I did a fairly good job. Buttons on here for eyes, and some hair on the top with some wool, and another little button for a nose. So there's an example of a sock puppet. Buttons, wool, sock. Anyone could do it really. If you don't have a sock puppet, you can just use your hand. Do you mind not pecking me on the head, please? You could draw some eyes on your hand and you can bring it to life, because really puppetry is about bringing objects to life. So use your hand, have a conversation with it, give it a personality. Alright, now you can also use a piece of paper to make a hand puppet. So with a piece of paper, all you have to do is to fold it in half, just an A4 piece of paper, fold it in half, long ways, fold it in half long ways again, a little bit hard to do, not on the table, here we are, fold it in half this way, open it up and you can see that halfway mark there. You fold this bit over into the middle and this bit over into the middle. Now remember, you can rewind this video and you can watch it again. Get Mum and Dad to help you if you need to. There, you're almost done. Alright, so you got these loose bits here. Now what I want you to do is fold the back, the smooth bit, fold that in half, and believe it or not, you are done. You have something that looks like this, and you say, well, how is that a puppet? What you do is keep it together, and then on this you're going to put your fingers in the little loops here, and on this side, a bit tricky, get my fingers in there, there we are, in there, a little pouch, and there's another little pouch here. Go. Right, got my fingers in there, see? And then you have a mouth. Now you might be saying to yourself, that doesn't look really very much like a puppet. Well, all you have to do now is decorate it and add things to it. And hello, and I saw a couple on the internet that were fabulous. Check this out. Look at these. These two puppets are made out of the same paper thing I just showed you, but they've added little ears and teeth and they've coloured them. Isn't that amazing? So I wonder what you could do with a paper puppet. Give it a try. Once you have your puppet, whether it's one you've made, one you're pretending with, one that you already had at home, remember, I want you to spend some time thinking about what is your puppet like, what personality does it have, and what voice does it have, and then maybe go and show somebody your puppet. Put on a little puppet show for them. Have a conversation with them with your puppet. Remember, pretend that it's a real life puppet. Make sure you bring it to life yourself. Most of all, have fun. I look forward to seeing what you come up with.